I'm pleased to introduce you to Barbara Palmer, Director of the Agency for Persons with Disabilities. Barbara. What a glorious day. Isn't this beautiful? It really is. I'm glad some of you now have some sun over here. I was getting cold. How many of you have a job? Put your hands up. Okay? How many of you don't have one but want one? Put your hands up. Okay. Do you know, in order to be able to do that, you have to have good transportation, right? Right. So we are so glad today that we are partnered with all of these great partners on here. Our agency serves 34,000 people on the waiver. We also have 21,000 people on the wait list. I want you to know that our Governor DeSantis, has recommended $40 million to take people off the wait list. Let's give him a hand. You know, I have walked these halls for many years, for many things, but I don't think anything is more important than what we're doing. The people that we serve, and those of you that are here that receive the services, are people that deserve the best. So when you go back in there, you need to have one mission, and that is to go talk to your legislators, tell them about your situation, because you know, they don't know. They don't really know what your daily life is about. And Sue, I want to thank you for sharing your life, because I think that is very important. You can talk about numbers. You can say we had this many people on the list, we have this, and we need this amount of money, and all of that. What they need to know is really, what is your life like? Because they don't know. I know, because I read the crisis, I read the SANS, which is significant additional need when somebody's life changes, which is what I'm fighting for right now, is when somebody's already on the waiver and their life changes, that needs funding too. Just like these frontline people need funding. In fact, that's where the money goes. It goes to the frontline people. Where would you be without them? We would be in trouble. So it's very important what you do today. And Deborah, where is Deborah? Let me see. Deborah, you are going to be so missed. You have been around for so many years. You're almost as ancient as me. But you have, and you've done so much, and we appreciate you so very much. You're going to be truly, truly missed. One other thing I want to share with you, but I wanted to make sure I let you know that the governor has declared this month as Developmental Disabilities Month, so we're celebrating it all month long, yes, all over the state. And I also want to introduce Patricia Oglesby. Will you come up here for a second? We have 15 family care councils throughout the state. The governor appoints them. They are appointed they either are a self-advocate with someone with a developmental disability, or they are a family member, a parent or a grandparent of somebody, or a guardian of an individual. So this is the group that I look to a lot for advice, because they're living it every single day. And I want you to meet the new chairperson for next year. She's just awesome, and I wanted to give her a chance to say something. There are 15 of these throughout the state, and if you're not involved in one, you need to get involved, because it's all made up of people that are here, and you have a local voice, and then the voice gets up to here. So you want to say a word or two?
Thank you. Thank you, Director Palmer. Hey, Tallahassee! I am so grateful to be a part of Family Care Council. Actually, my son is Emmanuel, who was born with Down syndrome. And we were at the Family Cafe, and there were some beautiful women walking behind us, and Director Palmer was in that group. My son slowed down and started chatting with Director Palmer and the other ladies. And so, because of the group that Director Palmer, her staff, began to talk to me about Family Care Council. I did not know about Family Care Council, and in doing so, when I got back home, I joined our local Family Care Council. Within that time, my family ended up in a crisis. My older son ended up with a major surgery. I'm a widow, so I didn't have anyone to take care of my son. Actually didn't know what to do. But my Family Care Council board members stepped up, made phone calls, called APD, got respite for my younger son so that I could be able to take care of my older son. So I'm truly grateful for that. That wasn't supposed to happen. So Family Care Council, we're like the voice in the community that meets the people, that asks you your questions, and then we go back to APD and say, well, this is what I'm hearing. This is what the needs are. How can we work together in order to help our loved ones and our self-advocates? And Director Palmer and her staff goes to bat for us to make it happen. And so I'm appreciative of Agency for Persons with Disability and all of you who are out there who are self-advocates and advocates in general. And I do want to put this little plug in. I thank the DD Council. I just graduated from Partners in Policy Making. Yeah, and so I am grateful for being here today. Thank you, Director Palmer.
Well, you can tell the kind of leadership we're going to have, right? And I just want to say one more thing. There are a lot of partners in this. There are a lot of associations. I see Suzanne Sewell over there and others. You know, this is a huge community, and everybody helps. And I think it's important, I think, as Deborah said, that as long as we are all working together, we're going to make progress. So how many of you are going to go back in there and tell people that we need more money? How many? Who? Come on, let me hear from you.